What's up guys, YST here and welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video. And today I'm going to be speaking about a champion that I have been having so much fun with recently. And when you talk about the Dark Fae, the arena, dungeon progression, definitely look no further than Grohak The Bloodied. Like, don't listen to all of the rumors, he's actually an amazing champion. So he did get a buff, I think, mid last year, where he kind of tweaked a few of his abilities, but we'll talk about that soon. And fun fact, he was actually my first ever non-void legendary like 2.5 years ago, and I remember tweeting it out to Darth Micro when I was kind of like a fanboy. A big shout out to Darth, but I might throw the pull up on screen or something if I can find the tweet. But yeah, let's talk about his kit, why he's amazing, and how I am personally using him against the Dark Fae, which I know a lot of people do have an issue with. So let's just kick it off with the A1 ability. I don't have books at the moment. Actually, I lied. I just pulled a Wither the Crown. We had the summon rush. Let's put another book in this dude, if he wants to load. There we go. And we got it on the A1 again. Not a big issue. So now we've got an extra chance, but he attacks 2 times at random and has a chance of placing decreased speed. Now, when you talk about bosses like the Spider's Den or just waves in general, and the Dark Fae, having a decreased speed on a 2-time hitter, that's a really great ability if you don't have other options. Heading into the A2. Now, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I believe before, the targets had to be under a decreased speed debuff for him to fill his turn meter. Now it's pretty much just an outright, it just happens. You can't get cooldowns on this, but it's on a 3-turn cooldown, whereas before it wasn't a 4-turn. So let's just say in the Dark Fae, you're facing your own team, right? And that's going to be 5 champions, not 4 like in the arena. If you crit on all of your own allies, once you get the mirror copy, that's a 100% turn meter boost. So what you can kind of do is open up with this, then lead into the A3 ability and steal the target's turn meter if one of them happens to survive. And if not, you're able to just do this on the actual boss, which is amazing. But while we're on this kind of ability here, he attacks one enemy, steals the target's turn meter, and places a 25% weaken debuff if the attack is critical. Now, granted it's on a 4-turn cooldown, but stealing the turn meter and also placing a weaken, which I believe he didn't have before, is a really great ability. So the way that I kind of like to use this champion is use the A3, and his AI is actually pretty good. So he will kind of go for the enemies that do have the highest turn meter, even though they may all look pretty similar. So steal the turn meter, lead into the A2, attack all enemies, get a 100% turn meter on top, and 80% in the arena, and then lead into the A1 to finish up the job. I think the overall damage multipliers is the best on the A3. I believe it's around a 5.3. Correct me if I'm wrong. And this one, if I remember, was a 3.7. But all of the stats are on ayubylove.com or Hell Hades. Now, in terms of the aura, 24% speed in dungeon battles. So let's just say you pull this champion pretty early, or even late game if you want to prioritize more damage stats. You're able to throw this dude in, he's going to be doing a lot of work, and he's also got this amazing aura. In terms of the dungeon where I feel like he shines the most, it'd probably be the Fire Knight or the Spider's Den, because you can steal the turn meter, AoE for the Spiderlings if you're dealing damage, also decrease speed on the A1 for the Fire Knight with the turn meter drop. So those are the 2 dungeons. Arena are pretty viable nuker, and also against the Dark Fae. That's my 3 places. He's a pretty hard champion to build if I'm honest. So you want to kind of bring in accuracy, attack percent, you want him to be fast, because you want to cycle through those turn meter abilities. So what I've done today is throwing him in Perception, a gear set that all of you can get from the Forge from farming the faction wars. So we've got crit damage on the gauntlets, attack percent on the chest plate, speed on the boots. Potentially you can go attack percent to get more damage if you want to. Then we've got accuracy on the banner, crit damage on the amulet, and then we've got defense on the ring, mainly for the triple, or should I say quad roll attack percent, which was just kind of hard to pass up on. In terms of my overall stats here, we have got 31,000 HP, 4,000 attack, 2.5k defense, 218 speed, 99% crit rate. I know, bash me in the comments if you want to. A 223% crit damage, and a 380 accuracy. Now this build here is because I'm working towards a speed tune for floor 120 of the Dark Fae. And now that we've got super raids in the game, I actually want to multi-battle this, and I want to make sure that I'm getting that free Savage set from farming the Dark Fae. And I kind of familiarized this champion with, what's his name? Genzin, how can I forget? With all of like the turn meter effects and stuff. And that's probably why I'm a big fan. But also I don't have a Herndig. And if you're kind of aware of Herndig against the Dark Fae, he kind of attacks one enemy, attacks them all, and he wipes them out. And as I said earlier, you can steal the turn meter, AoE the rest of them, and decrease speed straight after that onto the boss. And that's kind of the synergy I like to use. In terms of the masteries, we've got offensive heading down to the Helm Smasher, trying to ignore some defense, and then the support tree heading down to Master Hexer and Law of Steel, just trying to optimize my accuracy here. So that's my Grohak The Bloodied, and without further ado, let's head into some areas of the game and have a blast of him. Let's go. Alright, so we're going to be heading into the Dark Fae first, and I want to showcase how amazing he can be. Let's enable those super raids, have a bit of a blast with that. I haven't speed tuned for floor 80 because I just want to do it once we get to stage 120. I hope I can show you how amazing he can be. So, actually let's just try test this out on the waves as well. Why not? Boom. So what you can do is, you can do the AoE, and that's a 100% turn meter boost. Now he's going to be able to come through, steal the target's turn meter with the highest that's on the team. And look at his turn meter again. He is ready to place that decreased speed. So yeah, that's pretty much how I like to use him. But let's save our cooldowns and get to the boss. Alright then, so once you come against the boss, pretty much set things up how you usually would in your compositions. And you can kind of make up the decision here. Do you want to steal turn meter, or do you want to do an AoE? Now by opening up with this one here, you're going to be getting a 100% turn meter, so you can lead into the Lord of War to steal the Dark Fae's turn meter. So hopefully we can kill everyone here. Unfortunately we didn't, which is all good. Hopefully Deacon can finish them off. Nearly. Alright, now we can. And now he's going to come through. Lord of War, decrease that turn meter and put us into sync. Now on this ability here, we place that decreased speed. And now we're pretty much going to win this battle without an issue. I'm not super familiar with Herndig's kit, but I think it works pretty great kind of in comparison to that from what I've seen from videos. And this is pretty much how it's going to go the rest of the rounds now. Of course, this isn't a full Dark Fae guide, but if you are interested in this, I might replicate this video for stage 120. But let me know, which champions do you want me to showcase? But while we're just kind of waiting, you can bring in champions like Armagus, they're really great. Any turn meter reduction champions, Physics, Royal Guards, Extra Cold Hearts. They're all going to be really solid options here. So come on Grohak, let's steal some more turn meter. He's like, no, you be quiet YST, I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm actually looking to book this champion. For me, this game is about having fun, right? And if you can't have fun with your champions that you have on your roster, then what's the point in playing this game, right? I like to find out unique ways to use them, and I'm really going to put him into my stage 120 team. And that's without memeing or anything, so pretty sweet. We're nearly getting through here. She's still got the veil up. She hasn't even taken a turn yet. Come on, let's go. See, if he didn't do that Lord of War at the start, we might have been in jeopardy here. She could have potentially stole our Grohak and we'd have had to kill him. But we're getting through this. Come on, Allure. Let me get one more Lord of War through. I just love the name of that ability. Come on, I know you want to. Allure, don't take his shine, and boom. Yes, we managed to do it. So 129 turns, not too bad at all. And a pretty accessible team, right? If you kind of remove the second Allure, kind of flex it a bit on you guys, sorry. But yeah, replace this with a Physics, pretty much would work the exact same. So let's just head into the arena next. Let's go. So just as a neighbor to the arena, I just want to mention it's not open at the moment, but against the Orcs Crypts, really amazing champion, because you can kind of time that turn meter drop at the right time, so you can kind of kill that boss as efficiently as possible, because I believe he does that heal swap. So if you time that correctly, he's able to keep that turn meter down and finish the run a lot more efficiently. But enough of that, let's go into the arena. And let's just try showcase why I like to use him here. So let's just go into a few teams. What I'm going to do is I'll let him do his AI, how he does it by himself. So he'll kind of go for the champion that has the most turn meter on the enemy team, which in this case was that Gembo there. He's going to come through, steal the next target's turn meter, 81,000. He is not super built for damage. Come through with that AoE and smack. Really great kind of synergy there. He goes through, he steals the turn meters, steal the next one's turn meter, smacks them down like a truck. It's a lot of fun. I can imagine him being funny and relentless as well, but potentially savage if you want to go full damage build. Let's try find another good team here. Cornelia, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. We're gonna have to do it to you. Alright, let's just do his AI again, see what he's gonna do. Ooh, we might get a provoke on, unfortunately, but no, he comes through and smacks down that Tatora. Boom! Sit down, Cornelia. My apologies. Alright, that Seal's probably gonna do some revives, which is unfortunate. Ooh, she wanted to come through with a stun, okay. Damn, look at all those burns. Do not kill my Grohak. He's about to die, ain't he? Oh no. Bring him back up. Alright. Why is everyone targeting him? What has he done to you? Oh my god, WRECKS. We're gonna have real life issues here. Alright, madame. You finished off the job, but pretty cool team against there as well. Alright, let's try face this little Trunder here, even though I still don't have one after like 2.5 years. Alright, let's actually open up with the nuke this time first. Smack. Okay, managed to get a 40% turn meter. Let's just lead through here. Let him steal someone's turn meter after this. Boom. Only 22,000. We had decreased attack up. Alright. Boom. Sit down. He's a lot of fun, guys. Like, I'm really enjoying this champion for sure. Let's try and find a Duchess team to see if we can snipe her. Alright, so we finally found a Duchess team. It's like no one's running Duchess today. What's going on? Let's just take this off auto. Alright, let's just strip with our Kaimar. And let's just try go for someone with the most turn meter, which is probably going to be the Duchess, if I'm not wrong. Boom. Oh, resisted. 370 accuracy I had as well. Not an issue. Let's just try. I don't really want to wake up that Harvest Jack here. Alright, let's just do a little reset. Boost our turn meters. Come on, there we go. Boost our turn meter one more time. And let's just go through with the nuke. Alright, not too bad. I didn't see the numbers there. Maybe you guys can check that out. But now he's going to come through that turn meter ability next, if he gets a turn. Alright, stole that turn meter, put a weaken, slash them down with that A1 ability. A lot of fun for sure. Alright, now we just got Mr. Brogni. Did any of you guys get Brogni, by the way? From the 10X, if you didn't go for the fusion. Come on. Are we really going to get manhandled by one Brogni? Alright. We just have to put that SpongeBob meme up. That 2,000 years later. No! How dare you? Alright, there we go. So, pretty fun champion. 262,000 damage. Pretty cool for the arena, right? So, let's just head into the dungeons to wrap things up. So in terms of the spider here, let's just say you don't have a weakened champion and you want to drop turn meter. I don't really have a great team in mind here, unfortunately. Sorry guys, but I just want to quickly showcase him in the spider because he could drop that turn meter, place a weaken alongside like a Royal Guard's drop defense. There we go, weaken. A1 drop defense, We just got a second one on presets to kind of cycle through here. And then we've got that one on there. Smack with the AoEs. Decrease speed on the A1 to make sure that the spider's not going to be as fast now. And then Royal Guards are just, of course, going to finish things up here. Mainly just to showcase the abilities, not the team. But yeah, pretty good kit for the spiders then. But the main place I want to showcase is the Fire Knight. So let's just go into... I guess we have to do stage 21, right? So, shall we do this, team? I guess so. Let's just run this one. So, hopefully we can survive this. I'm not sure. But very similar to a Genzin with all of that turn meter, fill and reductions and all of that stuff. It's a pretty fun synergy. I'm not sure if they can trio this. Potentially, I feel like they might die. Yeah, they're dead. Alright, let's just go for a round 2. Bring in the cavalry. We have got a Vizix. Let's go. That's all we need. A little provoke. Decrease speed. Bam. Sit down. Fill that turn meter. Literally, if you look at both Genzin and Grohak synergies here, they're filling turn meters, dropping turn meters, and it's a lot of fun, man. So yeah, I'm really not overselling Grohak, and that was kind of the main topic of the video. I just wanted to showcase that he's got a lot of utility. And a big shout out to my boy Scratch as well, because I believe in one of his tier list videos, he said that he found Grohak pretty underrated as well. And when I seen it, I was like, yes, I'm not the only one. And I kind of didn't have a choice back in the day. And maybe some of you guys don't either, and you're kind of put off from reviews, etc. But I'm just here to let you know that you have got an amazing champion if you've got Grohak The Bloodied. Alright, unfortunately our Genzin died there. We never managed to keep the turn meter down, which is unfortunate. But we got Grohak here, putting in the work. I'm just going to wait for one more Law of War, because that's my favourite ability of today's video. Drop defense. He's got that weaken to coincide. Of course, if you're bringing in like enemy max HP champions and stuff, you're going to see a lot of damage here once you get to the boss. There we go. So that is going to be all for the video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.